Okay, so today we're making a whole tandoori chicken, and we'll be making it in an air fryer. So for this, I've got one whole chicken, and it's just over 1 kg. So you can check the weight here. For the masala, we need 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of red chili powder. We need 1 tablespoon of cumin powder. We need 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. We need also 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder. We also need Kashmiri mirch. This is just for colour, so it's not spicy. It's just for colour. So this is the Kashmiri chillie, which gives like a natural red colour in the roast. So definitely put that in instead of putting colour in. It's just more healthy for you. We've got 2 tablespoons of tandoori masala and a tablespoon of paprika powder, and also a teaspoon of garam masala. We also need ginger and garlic paste, just 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons of ginger and garlic paste. We need 1 whole lemon. And we're also going to use 3 heap spoons of natural yogurt. So I'm just going to go ahead and prep the chicken. So I'm going to wash, put slits in, and then we're going to start marination, the marinating of the chicken there. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, so now that I've washed the chicken, we're just going to put slits in the chicken now. So just going to turn it around. And you're going to cut it right down to the bone, just like this. And then we're just going to do the same on that side as well. So you're going to make deep gashes, sorry. So it kind of looks like this. And then we're also going to do the leg, also on this side. Flip the chicken around, and we're also going to do it on the thighs as well. So nice deep cuts. And we're now going to marinate this. Okay, so get yourself a bowl. We're going to start marinating the chicken now. So we're just going to put the salt in. Also the red chili powder. The haldi turmeric powder. Cumin powder. Coriander powder. Garam masala. Paprika powder. Kashmiri lal mirch, which is just for colour. That's going to give it a nice bright red colour that we want. And 2 tablespoons of tandoori masala. Okay, so we're also going to add 2 tablespoons of ginger and garlic paste. We're also going to add the full lemon. So I'm just going to squeeze in a lemon. Just going to get the other half. Also squeeze that in, so you're putting a full lemon in. Squeeze as much as you can in. And we're just going to mix all this into the chicken. Make sure you put it inside of the chicken as well. Just turn it around. Make sure it's fully covered. Make sure you go into the gashes. Okay, so we're now going to add 3 heap spoons of yogurt, just natural yogurt. You can put all the dry spices into the yogurt, mix it up and then marinate the whole chicken. But I just like doing it like this, but it's entirely up to yourself. Just going to add 3 heap tablespoons of yogurt, and then we're also going to mix that in as well. Make sure you mix it in thoroughly into the gashes and then turn it around. Just make sure it's thoroughly. Also do it inside as well. Get your hand inside and marinate the inside as well. Okay, so the marination now is done. You can certainly taste it at this point if you need more salt or if you need more red chilies. We're just going to cover this and marinate it overnight. So I'm just going to cover this and leave this in the fridge to marinate overnight, and then in the morning we're going to make it in the air fryer. We're also going to do some roasted potatoes as well. So whatever masala's left over, we're going to marinate it in this same masala and then also put that in the air fryer, so I'll show you how to make that as well. That's done. So it's been marinating overnight, and we're now ready to air fry this. So if you just lift the cover, as you can see it's nicely marinated. What I'm going to do is I've just cut some onions, just 1 small onion and just 1 carrot which I've just chopped, and lemon, and we're going to put this inside the chicken just to give it extra flavour there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we're just going to lightly lift it up and then just put it inside. Just put in how much you can fit in. Okay, so what I've done is I've put the carrots, the lemon and the onion inside, and I've just tied the legs up as well just to make it look a bit neat. I've got the air fryer. I've just put a bit of foil in, and I'm just going to put a bit of oil on here as well. Okay, so I've put foil in, I've oiled it. The remaining onions that we have, I'm just going to put that in as well. And also the remaining carrots at the bottom. So we also put it in the cavity of the chicken, but we're also going to put it on the side of the remaining that we've got left. And we're now going to put the chicken in. So I'm just going to carefully lift this out. Just going to put the chicken in now. Okay, so the chicken is now ready, so we're just going to close this now. And we're just going to put this on 180 degrees, and I'm going to leave it in for at least 20 minutes on one side, and then we're going to turn it around and cook it even further. So I'll show you what it looks like after 20 minutes. Okay, so we're also going to do some roasted potatoes in the air fryer. But before we do this, I've cut 2 small potatoes, just cut them in half, just like this, and I'm just warming some water up. I'm just going to put it in the water, And then we're going to boil this for at least 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're going to finish it off in the air fryer to give that golden brown crust. I will also be adding a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of salt, so I'm just going to go get the salt. So I'm just going to get half a salt. So I've just put some water in, 2 small potatoes chopped in half a teaspoon of salt, and then just cover this and cook this on high heat for at least 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're going to air fry it with the chicken. So it's been about 20 minutes now, and we're just going to check the potatoes, as you can see, and we're just going to turn this off. I'm just going to go ahead and drain the water, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do. Okay, so after 20 minutes what I've done is I've got a bit of masala left over from the chicken and I've just put it into the bowl, and we're just going to mix this and coat this with the masala and add this into the air fryer as well. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to coat the potatoes in the masala. There was a few leftover onions which I've just added in as well. You can either do it with a spoon or you can just shake it up and down. It's entirely up to yourself how you do this. And it's been about 20 minutes, so we're also going to go ahead and check the chicken. So let's go ahead and check the chicken as well. Okay, so we're going to check the chicken. As you can see, this is what it looks like after 20 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bit of oil on this, and then we're going to turn it around, and we're also going to add the potatoes in as well that we boiled. So let's go ahead and put some oil on. Okay, so I do apologise, I couldn't find my brush, so I'm just going to spoon some oil on. You don't need too much. And then we're just going to turn this around. Just going to turn this around. I'm also going to put oil on this side as well. Just like this. I'm also going to add the potatoes in. Wherever you can fit them in. You may not be able to fit all of them because it is a very small air fryer. That's the only downfall that I would say with the air fryer, is it cooks the food to perfection. But I wish they would make a bigger size. So I'm just going to put in how much I can. I may have to put the rest of the potatoes in afterwards. And then we're just going to close this up. Okay, so we've turned the chicken around. And I've oiled it as well. And I'm just going to put it on for another 15 minutes. And then I'll come back and show you in 15 minutes.